Hey, what's up everybody? Night Trader here, Bobby Knight, back to do some live streaming of the markets right now. We are looking at cryptocurrency and we have been having just an extreme bleed out over the last few days, and we just wanted to come online and take a look at what we might be dealing with today. So if I let me just set up a few things here. Let me go ahead and adjust my microphone. Now, I want to talk about a few things today. I want to talk about Bitcoin, obviously, and the possible flash crash that everybody's been talking about. We're hearing all types of crazy numbers. We're hearing that we could come down to, let's see, as low as 28K. We could hit 30K again, 28K, 25K, 20K. 18K, and maybe even 10 to 15K. Let me just switch some things up around here. My computer's a little bit slow right now. All right, so it's telling me that my resolution isn't optimal, but that's okay. I'll just get some things out of the way. So we have a good connection here right now. Let's see. Bitcoin has been turning around. We're on the 15-minute right now. Bitcoin hit a low right over here at about 31,000 at about noon today. And now we've been coming back in an uptrend for the past few hours or so. We are sitting at 33,909, hoping that we can break past some of these resistance points. Let me see if I could pull up a little bit more indicators. All right, we got a lot going on here, so let me just go through it all. What you can see in the red is your resistance lines. In your green is your support lines. This is our trend direction helper, which measures Elliott wave. We have our MACD right here, which looks like we're taking a fade on the 15-minute. RSI is also fading down from 58. Let's see, our on-balance volume is remaining a little stagnant. We were coming up for a good while, you can see from about here, but it looks like it's trying to cap us off at this 0.5 on the Fibonacci retrace at 34,709. So hopefully that's not going to happen and we can continue this rebound up. Let me just go ahead, and it keeps telling me my video resolution is not optimal. So how do you want me to change that? Let's take a look. We got a lot of SHIB news today, or a lot of people, not really a lot of SHIB news, but a lot of people talking about SHIB swap. SHIB, I've decided, I was basically against all of these coins that were coming out on the Binance chain, SafeMoon, and I don't even know, the hundreds of different dog coins. And SHIB, I was avoiding it. I was trying to stick with the normal crypto that everybody is into right now. Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, VeChain, Litecoin, the list goes on and on. But SHIB just kind of, somebody had texted me about it. I gave them every reason not to get into it. Then I started looking into it. I saw that it's got a hell of an army behind it. And then I decided, what the hell, why not just get another lottery ticket and see what we can do with getting that up. Now, just give me a minute to figure out what it is that this wants me to do. It keeps telling me that it's not optimal, but we're doing okay. So I'm going to go ahead and leave it up and just kind of X this out. It's screwing with me. If you are here right now, please go ahead and say hi, or at least give us a like. If there's anything you want us to go over, any coins, we're going to be going over SHIB, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano. We're even going to be talking about Akash, the Akash network, and the Super Mini Miner. We're going to talk about motherboards going for ridiculously cheap on eBay from people that are buying them in the Newegg shuffles for their GPUs and then just dumping off the rest of the parts. We might even get into stocks, HCMC updates, AMC, Wanda selling all their shares, what the SEC thinks about it, GameStop. And then obviously there was that DeFi exit scam today, which I'm sure you saw on Twitter. So right now, let's start with SHIB token, and let's go ahead and pull it up on our charts. All right, so everything working kind of slow. And give me a second. This keeps telling me to change my... No, looks cheap. Please check the video resolution, which is not optimal. Seems optimal to me. There we go. Maybe that'll be better. There we go. Good connection. All right, so we're sticking here right now. I'm gonna go ahead and let me go ahead and search this by symbol. Go find Shiba. You know, obviously we want to keep our eye on the overall market and Bitcoin in general. But let's take a look at SHIB token right now. And I'm going to be doing some various introductions and outros while we're in here. I'm going to pull some videos from this if I can. But let's just having some slowness right here. Come on. There should be a Shiba USD. Oh, so this is Binance. And that's the best we're going to do right now. That's the, you know, pretty much the biggest exchange on the planet. And I'll tell you, Shiba is just getting listed everywhere. That's why I decided to get into it. They are just you know, as far as the coins that have come out during this meme war, I have to say that Shiba is the most interesting of all of them. It's come out in multiple pairs. They have Shiba Swap coming out. Celebrities are starting to get into it. It's the most viewed coin on Coin Market Cap. Let's even take a look right now. So most viewed coin on Coin Market Cap. All right. And Shiba Inu. So what are the most viewed cryptocurrencies? So let me get back to the chart. So like I said, we're going to be doing a little bit of a dive into Shiba today. We got a lot to go over, but Shiba is going to be one of our focuses in the beginning. Let's just go ahead and look at what are the most viewed cryptocurrencies on CoinMarketCap right now. Bitcoin coming back. I know that this was for a while. Shiba Inu for a while was the most searched, but I guess with the crash coming, Bitcoin has made it back. We do have SafeMoon as a strong third. They are way down. Look at Shiba though. Look at Shiba. Shiba is just going against everybody else is falling apart, and Shiba's coming back. But it looks like everybody's coming back right now, but not like Shiba is. Shiba's been holding, and I've been very surprised with the resiliency of how Shiba has been holding. So now it's giving me this resolution thing again. I thought we fixed this. So this is display 2 is where I want to go. Oh, I guess that's my problem. Well, it's just gonna have to deal with it, it sounds like. So all right, so you know, as you can see here, let's go ahead and take a look at the watch lists that this would be on. So Shiba token is on 827,000 watch lists right now. And let's just take a look. Obviously, you know, I'm going to assume Bitcoin's on way more than that. Getting back up. And let's see how many watch lists SafeMoon's on. Because SafeMoon seems to be the #1 competition as far as these meme coins that are coming out. Although I'm telling you, Shiba's really coming through with some stuff. They got a lot going on. So you can see that SafeMoon's at 1.4 million watch lists. So let me just move my phone around. Yeah, SafeMoon's definitely on a lot of watch lists, and you know, has made a good amount of money. Now a lot of people are hurting today because I believe I was looking at that at about 8,000 sats last time I checked, and now it's at 3,600. So we could see that Shiba just coming out of nowhere. coming out of nowhere. They are down, but you know, like I said, on the 30-day, it's up 592%. Down over the last 24 hours, but you know, everything is. This entire crypto market's bleeding out. That's why, you know, we marked that in the beginning of the stream, that's what we're talking about. Crypto flash crash. Now, we have a, yeah, well, here's your Twitter. You know, before I go on, and let me just go ahead and get rid of a few things. Didn't want to be. I'll just go ahead and back out of here. I wanted to set up my referrals for Binance. So I have that now set up. And we're out of there. All right, so let's go back. There's a few things I can't see. All right, so there we go. I know my video resolution is not optimal, but I'm not sure how to change it. Let's go ahead and see if we can edit the video resolution while we're here, because it keeps giving me a warning, and I don't want to see that over and over and over. I want to pay attention to what I'm doing. Entertainment, playlist, da 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 da. Nope, it's not giving me any. It's not giving me any options, so I guess we're just gonna have to deal with that resolution for right now, and hopefully they'll stop sending me notifications about it. All right, so like I was saying, SHIB, I mean, just a ton of channels have come up talking about SHIB. So many people are starting to see it. It is coming out on, God, I mean, just place after place. Just brokerage after brokerage. It is just coming out for sale. SHIB token. Let's just see if there's any news on it. It's like been constantly in the news. You could see this 7 days ago when Vitalik Buterin burned 6 billion in SHIB. I mean, so that was beautiful. We need to burn more, obviously. I'm seeing a lot of Safe Moon updates coming up. But you could see that people are talking about it. Now, the most interesting part of this news is MEEK earlier sent out this tweet. I'm about to buy some Shiba Inu coins, diamond hands. So that's from MEEK. And let's go to MEEK. How many followers does he have? He's got 10.8 million followers. MEEK has 10.8 million followers. Am I not following him? Could have swore I was. I'll turn that on too. So let's see. MEEK, you got this Shiba on fire. How do I buy it though? Let's see. I actually answered this. Trying to get him to use my link. Let's see if I can put it in there. Hold on. Yeah, I already did that. So you know what? Let's just open up a secondary. I'm gonna do this live, just for the hell of it. I put out 2 tweets replying to him because he said, "How do I buy it though?" And I was like, "Hey, buy it through here, man." So let's go to my other answers, and I'm just gonna back out of this real quick. And all right, let me just go back there, see what's going on at all times. We're losing a little bit of streaming, but it seems like we're okay. So retweet this if you love Dogecoin. All right, so let me go to my profile real quick and go find those tweets. So, oh yeah, so I had a lot of tweets today. Let's see. It's tweets and replies. Hit that. All right. Oh yeah, so all right, so let me copy this. Let me copy that. Let me go back to MEEK. How do I buy it though? Right here, dude. Buy it right there. go. So I got that one. Trying to hit reply. Alright, there's that. And then let me throw another one. I need to get into the actual words here. So I need to copy this. You know what? I'm not even going to worry about it. Alright, well, MEEK Mill is looking to buy SHIB. And I mean, that is huge. That is absolutely huge. So, share this. Let's see. Copy link. Copy the clipboard. Go to MEEK. How do I buy it though? I'm sure he's got a lot of links. Nope, that's not it. Oh, so we're having some trouble. Okay, that's okay. Could buy it there. Sorry if I'm taking, it's just taking forever, I'll tell you. I'll tell you. So, yep, that's me. Where's MEEK? Let's just go to him. We got a lot of lag today, so I apologize that if you're experiencing anything that's taking too long to load, I apologize. And we're gonna go to MEEK Mill. 10 million, 10.8 million followers. Or you can buy it here. Wouldn't that be awesome? I'll tell you. If MEEK Mill used your account, used your referral link to buy Doge, that'd be crazy. Oh, I'm sorry, SHIB. They're one and the same at this point. Alright, so let's go ahead and back out of here. Go back to the charts. So we're looking at Bitcoin. We're looking at SHIB. Now, so that's Shiba. Like I said, it's holding strong. Really holding strong compared to what's going on to the entire market. I see a lot of people asking, oh, why is SHIB falling? Why is SHIB falling? The entire market is on fire. So I'm not sure what exactly you're talking about. When you say why is this or why is that fallen, everything is fallen. So let me just go ahead. I keep getting these weird little messages that I don't have a good enough internet, but we are still going to battle through it. I'm trying to close as many things as I can, but should be okay. All right, so let's take a look. Shiba right now, I kind of want to clear this up, but there is a lot of good levels on here. Let me go ahead and back up. So let's take a look. Let's look at the daily right now. Still not a lot. I mean, it's been on, TradingView for such a short time that they don't have a daily just yet. Not sure what this is, but that's okay. You could see that it's just been red days, but we did find a bottom. Trend direction helper found a bottom right here at about 6. On balance volume is as low as it's ever been, but we don't have any RSI to MACD to look at on a daily. Let's go ahead and go down to doing a 6 hour. Alright, so the RSI, as you could see, is extremely oversold. I mean, like beyond oversold. We really should be going nowhere but up from here. This is a super low RSI. I mean, we're seeing a little bit bounce to 28, 25. We really want to see this extend up. All right, so let's take a look at the MACD. MACD on the 6 hour is on its way up with the buys high above the sells, and we're seeing a rise in buy pressure. So that's actually looking really, really good for SHIB on the 6 hour. And the RSI is also looking good. On balance volume seems to be coming up a little bit. Trend direction is kind of topped out at 974 Satoshis. Or I'm sorry. Yeah, I believe that. No, that's cents. So 0.00 of a penny. 781 of a penny. Topping out at about 980s. So hopefully this trend direction helper should come back here and then get us back moving. I wish that SHIB, oh, you know what? I can pull up SHIB actually on Motive Wave. Let me go ahead and switch back to my streaming section. And let's look at SHIB on Motive Wave, which does predictive Elliott wave. So we are going to go to a chart. Let's go ahead and pull up SHIB /USDT, and we'll go ahead there. All right, so what is this? Oh, this is not what I was looking for. So let's go ahead and switch that out. I'm gonna have to move this a little bit so I could see it better. Where are you? Only let me use those? That's interesting. Let's see if I just put it in myself. Don't let me not use this Motive Wave. I paid a lot of money for you. So let's see. Up, SHIB, up, there we go. All right, so we're halfway there. All right, so this is great. Let me just back out of here again. Just keep saying that let me just take a look at my video. My video looks fine. My video looks fine. Let me go ahead and put this back in the center. Center-ish. And that's fine for now. And let me go ahead and pull that out. Yeah, that looks pretty good. I'll just go ahead and put it up there now. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and put in our template that I've already set. So there's my template. Unable to change bar size. Okay, that's fine. Looks like there's no on balance volume here. So we have our trend direction. We have our MACD. And we have our RSI. And you could see, look at this. I never seen a volume weighted average price act like that. That is absolutely insane. So as you can see, this is predictive Elliott wave coming through from Motive Wave. Is absolutely amazing service. I still love TradingView, but I love Motive Wave too. Let's go ahead and look at our Elliott wave as well. We already have it on there. What I want to be able to go on there and change it. So Motive Wave is saying that we should on the, oh, that's on the 15 minute. Let's see what we're doing on a 1 minute. So on a 1 minute, it's calling for 849. I don't even know what this is. Million? No, 100,000ths of a cent. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 5. So tens, 850, 10,000ths of a cent is where we're at right now. And it looks like we're moving up. Here's your order book right here. Not moving as quick as, say, our Bitcoin one. If we look over here at Bitcoin, this one's just going nuts. Look at this number move. And let's go ahead and see where it's, so this is calling for on the 1 minute 36,304. It looks like it's just breaking this auto trend line right here, and that's just great. But let's go ahead and continue on with SHIB. So let's go ahead and look at the 15 minute again. Now calling for SHIB to go even higher. Let's go ahead and look at the 30 minute. And let's see, calling for SHIB, oh, at 1280. And it just keeps going up. So let's see. So hopefully, I mean, like I said, we've been seeing a lot, and now we're looking at SHIB on the 1 hour calling for 1600. breaking the 200. There's just a lot going on here. So this is all looking good as far as predictive Elliott wave. Let's jump to the daily real quick. Might be taking a little bit. All right, so this is calling for 3,400. So that's where we basically we closed. Was this an open or a close? I think we closed there. So it's calling for coming back there, but we should be beating this all-time high right here. Looks like some of my bots are closing out some deals right now. But anyway, so that's SHIB token. We're hoping that it will do what it's got to do. We don't want to see this. We don't want to see this. So sometimes it gives you some wacky numbers. It definitely can't go negative. But we'll just leave it right there. And right now, that is SHIB token. And we'll come back with an update with that another time. So thank you for that. All right, so what else do we want to talk about? Give me a second. So SHIB we talked about. Let's see, automatically move to the bottom. Yes. So we talked about SHIB and how MEEK Mill is about to put a huge buy-in. Ooh, what's this? I said on my latest video I'd buy 100K. Oh, SHIB, my friend, SHIB. 38%. So hopefully that'd be great for another 100 grand to come in. I mean, that's my lottery ticket play. I have, I don't know, 60 plus million of those. And we're just really hoping that they do what they got to do. So that's SHIB. Let's see. So what else do we want to talk about? Let's look at Bitcoin. I've been seeing a lot of videos talking about how there's supposed to be this flash crash over and over and over. Bitcoin's starting to look a little bit healthy right now. Let me just go ahead and put our significant trades up. This might be Ethereum. And we'll switch it to... Nope, it's Bitcoin. So Bitcoin. So we're looking at the significant trades right now, and Bitcoin is just on a tear back up. It is doing us proud right now. Let's look at it on a movable chart. Let me get a little bit lighter of a chart. All right, so a lot going on here. Here's Bitcoin on Bitstamp. We're going to use that right now. And let's see what we got. So this is Bitcoin on the 15-minute. Let's start at the daily and then move our way down. We could look at the week and the monthly now. There's a little bit of disturbing things on the weekly and the monthly. Now, let me switch this out to, let's see, I have so many charts. Maybe 5 is the one. No. What am I looking for? 2? Yeah, so I have the Keltner channels in here now, and you can see that on the weekly, I think this is more prevalent on the daily, we are finally, after all this time, now look at this. Notice that, wow, this thing really knew what was up. Look at this, this parabolic rise on the weekly. Now, we're riding the top of the Keltner channel literally the entire way up, even on our 1 red day or 2 red days. And then you could see as we broke into the Keltner channels, that's when it really signified. You could see we closed below the Keltner channels 2 days in a row, then 1 close above, which was rejected, and then almost a full candle body outside of the wick inside, and then boom, full on wick. And this is today. I'm sorry, this is this week. A full on wick from the top of the Keltner to the bottom, coming down to the 50-week moving average. We broke the 20-week, and that's always an issue. Here's the 200-week right here and the 50-week. Let's go ahead and switch to a day. See, now this is concerning. This is why people are calling such crazy levels. And let me just look at them. And this is why those levels I have in the beginning of the video are there. So, just back out for a second. Give me a moment. All right, so we're losing a little bit. Let me just back this out. I'm hearing myself. So, if we go back to a daily now, we can see that we're still riding the bottom of this Keltner channel. And this is bad news. Now, we are oversold on the RSI. The buy pressure is increasing. The sell pressure is decreasing on the MACD. So that is good. We want to see that on the daily. We want to see this turn. We want to see these sells get overtaken by the buys, and we want to see this turn green for a buy signal. But we are just so oversold on the daily. There has to be a point where we come back. Where are we right now? We are at 34.66, and it is just looking good. It's looking pretty good. I don't know if that flash crash is going to happen today. I know a lot of people have been talking about it. They were talking about we're going to see 30K again. We're going to see 28K again. We're going to see 25K again. We're going to see almost 20K again, if not 20, 15K. I mean, they're just calling out every single level. 10.8. I don't think that's possible at this point. But yeah, I mean, there's, you know, all this talk of a flash crash, but you can see now on the 6 hour, we have the trend direction helper calling the bottom at 31,144 and calling for an uptrend, although our MACD is shooting a downward sell signal. Our RSI is still oversold by a lot, and our on-balance volume is still really low. So that's Bitcoin for right now. Let's take a look at the 4 hour. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and switch this to, is this our better chart? Okay, this one's a lot cleaner. We're going to stay on here for now. So here's Bitcoin on the daily. Like I said, we're still closing candles below this bottom Keltner channel line, and we really need to turn. We really need to turn right here. Like I said, we do have a loosening of the sell pressure on the daily, and we're going to go ahead and bring that to a 4 hour. And let's look at the MACD a little bit closer. Looks like the 4 hour, the MACD is still extending to the downside. We don't like that. But our RSI is taking a turn at about 27. So that's good, but we're low on volume right now. We want to bang our way back up into this Keltner channel and break the top, and then hit that 50-day and break right through it. And then eventually take that 200-day back. Let's see. So let's go to a 1 hour. So a buy signal on the 1 hour and RSI coming back heavy, which is looking real nice. We can see we have 4 green candles in a row. We broke back up above the Keltner channel. We're now getting tested by the mid-range median of the Keltner channel. Right here is your VWAP in yellow, and you could see your 21. I believe that's a 21 day. Oh, I have a 15 on here. Let me go ahead and change that. Let's change that to a 21. Go ahead. And let me just go ahead and save that real quick, just so it doesn't go back. All right, so that's where we're going to go. Anybody that's here, anybody that wants to talk about anything, please go ahead and leave that in the chat. For now, let's see. So we are on a steady uptrend. We're right in the middle of most of our moving averages. Let's see. So we're still on a You can see we're still on a downtrend, but we are looking to turn that at any moment. Hopefully we'll get a buy signal soon. We have one on our MACD on the 1 hour, and we also have increasing relative strength with a lot of buying pressure. So that's how Bitcoin's looking on the 1 hour. Let's look at the 15-minute. Or you know what? Let's look at the 30-minute. Hopefully we will not see... let's take a look over here. Now I'm seeing some triangles. I figured that's the 4 hour. Let's go ahead and look at the 15-minute. And we'll see if any triangles are making their way. Let's go ahead and bang this down. Let's get rid of those auto fibs in that trend direction. Neaten that up a little bit. Alright. So we haven't formed anything yet, although this looks like a bearish wedge forming, or a rising wedge, or an ascending wedge. That's what it's looking like right now. Hopefully that doesn't find its way to the downside. Go ahead and put a bottom in over here. Yep, not liking that. It is only on the 15-minute, but these do tend to break to the downside. So we'll see what happens. If we could break through, that'd be beautiful. It looks like we're riding VWAP right now, even above it. And this is a 15-minute candle, so that's looking real good. So that's Bitcoin as of right now. We're looking good all around. Let's go ahead and back out to the total market cap. And this will kind of give you an idea about where the entire market's going. So here's the total market cap, down 8% on the day. But it looks like it's taken a swift turn. Just like literally all of these charts are going to look the same. I'll tell you the truth. When it comes to crypto, they all look the same. It looks like it bottomed out at about 1.2 trillion. And now we are sitting there fighting the VWAP. Fighting the VWAP at 1.339 trillion. We need to break 1.4 and then break through all these levels of resistance right now. These are trend levels of resistance. These are our moving average levels of resistance. Right here's our point of control on our visible range. Here's some more trend line resistance. And up over 1.7 trillion is where we want to see this market cap so that we can resume this bull run. Is this flash crash going to happen that everyone's talking about? I don't know at this point. You know, I just don't know. It doesn't look like it is, but it still could. They've been saying watch out for the next day or two, so be careful for the next day or two. You know, not financial advice, but be careful. There could be some sort of coordinated flash crash at some point, which will drag the entire market down. But if it happens, just be prepared for it. And the only good news there is that we should see a decently quick recovery from it. So I'm just checking my bot real quick, see if I've closed any deals. Still in a bunch of deals right now. That's okay. We're still doing pretty good. We're still doing pretty good. All right, everybody's on an uptrend. Let's go ahead and look at our change in percentage. Engine coin doing the worst. BLX, I believe this is a stock. What is this? Oh, Brave New Coin. So this is the daily Brave New Coin. USDT, Ethereum, BTC pair seems to be doing the best right now. Cardano and BTC coming back, and this is just how we're going. You can see Leash paired with Wrapped Ether on Uniswap. That's the new coin that came out of the SHIB camp. It seems to be doing pretty well as far as right now. But I'm going to stick with SHIB. I believe that SHIB can really do a lot. It's gaining so much popularity that even with the ridiculous amount of coins out there, I still think that there's something that we can do to you know, really get our gains out of that. So that's Bitcoin right now. Let's take a look at Ethereum. And let's see. All right, so we're going to look at, I want to look at Ethereum versus USD. So Ethereum's what we're going to be looking at right now. You could see, like I had said before, all the charts are looking exactly the same. We have a buy signal. It looks like a bottoming out signal right around here. I'm not even sure what indicator this is. But let's also pull ETH up over here on a slightly cleaner chart. And we'll just go ahead and stretch that out by symbol so we could find it pretty easy. And here's ETH USD. And as you can see, like I said, all the charts are almost identical. ETH back over 2. It had quite a dip at 1727. We're not out of the woods yet. There still could be a flash crash on Bitcoin. Anywhere down to 30 to 15 even, people are talking about. But at the same time, you know, we might be able to break through it. You know, as long as people keep buying their dips and going up ahead. Now, with that in mind, I just want you to know that the general consensus is that we will have a flash crash in the next few days. So that's something I want you to be cognizant of. Just know, you know, make sure you have good risk management on your positions, because this can all fall. I mean, we could see levels from 2018 here if we do see this crash that everyone's talking about. Now, they are saying that we will come back quickly, but like, you know, the crash that happened while my bot was going has basically put all my bots in a standstill, and they're just averaging down right now. And hopefully we can just get out of these trades before any type of crash happens. And obviously with some good profits. So I will be, if I do see signs of us taking another turn, I'll most likely be shorting Bitcoin. Maybe Ethereum as well, because that's going to be your best bet. I don't really short stocks, but when it comes to crypto, you know, that's not a big deal. We can get that moving. So I just want to draw a little bit of a trend line right here on Ethereum on the 30-minute. And just know that if we do fade, we want to stay above this trend line. Let's bring it back a little bit. All right there's good. So we're at 2100 right now. RSI is turning a little bit. Looks like we're losing buying pressure, but this is only on a 30-minute. Let's go back to a 1 hour. We're at 2100. Everything seems to be turning, although the MACD is still turning to, still flashing a buy signal, and buy pressure still increasing on the 1 hour. If we go to the daily real quick, just to take a good macro look at Ethereum, we can see that, let's see, 1R, what is that? I didn't mean to do that. Oh no, 1 day, that's what I want. Alright, so now the daily not looking good in the slightest. The daily is not looking good in the slightest. So it looks like it flashed a sell signal, and it's just been coming down and down and down. Now, the only positive news is that this has to stop somewhere around here. We haven't seen our darker reds come in yet, showing a release of sell pressure and an increase in buying pressure. We haven't seen that yet. And our sells are stronger than our buys right now. So we really want to see that turn around just to feel better about it. Now, our RSI is completely oversold. We want to see this turn around too. So that's the only positive to this, is that we're completely oversold. We've seen a good sea of red over multiple days in a row, and we should be turning around. We do want to get back over this bottom of this Keltner channel, because that is a very important level to get over. We're riding the 200-day right now, and we do not want to break below the 200-day. It looks like there was a small wick right past it, right about there, but we do not. We want to stay above this, and we want to break back over. Looks like VWAP right here, and the bottom of this Keltner channel, then to our 50-day midline of the Keltner channel, 21-day. Is it 21? Did I put it on 21? Yeah, 21-day, and then the top of our Keltner channel. And we want to turn this sell to a buy. So not looking good on the daily right now. Let's go ahead and drop that down to a 4 hour. All right. And let me just go ahead and pull this back up so I can see the stream as it comes. It keeps telling me that it's not optimal resolution, but that's fine for now. Stream health is good, so please check the video resolution, which is not optimal. I don't know what to tell you. That's our resolution right now. All right, so on the 4 hour, we do have a green candle coming back to the upside. Let's go ahead and look at our MACD. Looks like we are loosening our sell pressure, increasing our buy pressure. We are so low below the midline. That is just crazy. But we want to see this come back up, and we want to see some, starting to see some green. We are loosening our sell pressure, though. We're getting the dark red, which means hopefully we'll have a buy signal soon on the MACD. Let's go ahead and bump down to a 1 hour on Ethereum. All right. I'm not getting. Hold on. I'm trying to pull up my stream, but it's not working. All right, there we go. And let me just go ahead and switch that out. All right, I can hear myself again. All right, we just broke 21 on Ethereum. We have some good momentum, but still scary. Still a scary point. We really want to see an extreme turnaround in this entire market before we feel safe from that flash crash. We're not seeing any green just yet. Small amounts of green. This is the Brave New Coin Index, and then a little bit on here, but we really want to see some solid green in these altcoins. This is our futures right now. Futures calling for 34. Really don't like that. Bitcoin seems to follow the futures price, and futures is calling for the 34s right now, and we don't like that at all. We want the futures to be above where Bitcoin is, or else we just might be in trouble. So that's Ethereum right now. Let's take a step back and let's take a look at Cardano. So right now we're going to be looking at Cardano. Let me go ahead and find it. I passed right by it. We're going to look at it on the USD pair. As you can see, like it's been doing, Cardano has been one of the strongest cryptos this week, especially after Elon Musk had to go ahead and talk about power. We know that Cardano right now is proof of stake and takes a whole lot less power. I know they're talking about proof of stake with other coins, like this is some brand new thing that nobody's been doing, even though a ton of people have been doing it. Dash's been doing it for years. A lot of them have. Energy's been proof of stake for years. That's an amazing coin. So they're acting like ETH 2.0 is something revolutionary, but I really don't see it as revolutionary. I do like Ethereum. I think it's going to be around. I think it will survive the crypto wars in the end. It will be one of the few that survive, but I don't think, touting proof of stake as some brand new thing that ETH invented is just wrong. A lot of other coins have done that long before ETH decided that they were going to move to proof of stake. And I'm sure, at some point, we don't know what's going to happen with Bitcoin, but I know that Bitcoin will continue to be the top cryptocurrency. I'm a Bitcoin maximalist myself, and I think that's going to be our global reserve, and we will see those numbers that Cathie Wood's often talking about. Now, Cardano, we're going to back up. We're just going to go to a daily on Cardano. As you can see, we've been bleeding out, just like the rest of the market. Nothing unusual here. Still flashing a sell signal on the daily. Still dropping in our RSI on the daily with room to move. Hopefully we'll be held up by our 200-day at least at 94 cents. So we're hoping that that holds. We are above the bottom Keltner channel on the daily. We want to close above the bottom of the Keltner channel, and we want to keep going. We want to just keep going up, and we want to break these all-time highs. We want to break these all-time highs. So I'm going to go ahead and back this down to a 4 hour. We do see on the 4 hour that we're finally getting a green candle. It is still below the Keltner channel, the lower Keltner channel, and looks like it's right on VWAP as we speak. The 4 hour is fading on the sell pressure and increasing on the buy pressure, and the RSI is coming up. So that's all looking really, really, really good. That's all looking really good. Let's take a look at the 1 hour, which I'm assuming is going to be a few greens. All right, just like the rest. And as you're noticing, these are all looking pretty damn similar. But yes, we have a green signal flashed on the MACD. Buy pressure is increasing, still rising on the RSI. Decent volume, needs to come back up. But we're doing pretty good when it comes to the 1 hour on Cardano. So let's go ahead and pump it down to the 15-minute. Looks like we got a buy signal on the 15-minute about an hour and a half ago. We are seeing a little bit of a fade right now, but that tends to be expected. Hopefully we can find support on the top of this Keltner channel right here. We're well above the 50-day, the VWAP. We're well above the 21-day. We're just under the 200-day. Turning on the RSI to the downside, losing buy pressure on the 15-minute. So that is unfortunate. Hopefully we can battle past those sell signs, and we can get ourselves moving to the upside. Let's just go ahead and switch to a 1 minute real quick just to see what's happening. If we were day trading this, now you can just see we recently just had a huge move up from 112 at about 4 o'clock. Yeah, about 4 o'clock. Oh, 1600. Yep, that's going to be about 4 o'clock. And now we're seeing a little bit of a fade. We found a top at around 139. Came back down to 127, back up to 137, and now we are consolidating. Let's take a look. I want to go to the 1 minute of ADA USD and see if we have any forms. Well, looks like we are forming a triangle right there, which will hopefully break to the upside. Normally they do not. Really depends. It really depends where we go. Now we have 2 touches on the top here, but we haven't formed anything just yet. Let's go ahead and close this out ourselves, rather than let the computer do its auto trend lines. No, don't you go lower while I'm drawing you. And maybe, just maybe, we can keep this somewhat symmetrical triangle gaining in on being a wedge, but hopefully we can keep above this trend line and break to the upside. In this type of formation, this could be, I mean, this looks like a bullish continuation, but at the same time there is a good percentage of chance that we could come down. Is it a wedge? Is it a symmetrical? That remains to be seen as of right now. This was auto drawn by my auto trend lines, and this one is a trend line that I drew. So the computer didn't feel like it was ready to draw a bottom line yet, so we're going to just have to see how this shakes out for Cardano on the 1 minute. But like I said, we are looking good on the are we looking good on the 4 hour? We're coming up on the RSI on the 4 hour, which is looking good. We're holding on support. Our on balance volumes coming up, and it looks like we are losing sell pressure and increasing buy pressure on the 4 hour of the MACD. So let's keep going. What else do I want to talk about? So that's Cardano. Are there any other coins I want to talk about? Now, there was an exit scam perpetrated by somebody. I believe it was DeFi. I just wanted to show you guys a little bit. Just keep that in the crypto news. Oh, this is funny. My Eat Bitcoin pizza just arrived. You know, it's funny. This guy started a pizza place like Bitcoin Pizza, but doesn't accept Bitcoin. I don't know. I found that kind of weird. But I'm not worrying about that right now. Let's go ahead and look at what we're going to look at. Here's Cardano. Let's back up. Here's Cardano again. So, and here's our significant trades for Bitcoin. Looks like there's a bit of a fade happening right now. We want to continue back up to the 35 region. We want to continue back up to the 35 region. So, all right. Let's see what we got. I want to say, let's just Google DeFi exit scam. All right. So $32 million stolen. $32 million stolen as crypto project DeFi 100 pulls the rug. Wow. So that's just a real good way for, you know, for some scumbags to just screw over crypto, the market, you know, and just give it more of a bad name. So cryptocurrency project DeFi 100 has informed its investors that it defrauded them of their funds. According to a Saturday tweet by a cryptocurrency analyst, DeFi 100 announced that it scammed its users in the following unkind and inelegant message: "We scammed you guys and you can't do shit about it." According to the analyst, the scammers behind the project made away with $32 million in investor funds. The Twitter user also warned his followers that he expects more of such instances to happen. Okay. So, is that the end of this? This all looks like, yeah. Wow. That is just absolutely... Let's go ahead and take a look at the tweet. What a bunch of scumbags, I'll tell you. What a bunch of scumbags. And that's why I was worried about all these meme coins and I didn't want to get into SHIB. But look at this. Breaking: DeFi 100 coin exit scams, runs away with $32 million. I hope they go to jail for a long time. "We scammed you guys and you can't do shit about it." I don't know. I don't think you realize how, we all talk about cryptocurrency like you can't be found, but they find everybody. They always find you. You don't understand the power that the government has. It's more, we think that we're beating them when it comes to decentralization and all that other stuff. They could turn all that down in a second. Just remember that. So when you're doing exit scams like this, know that if you defrauded one person that has a connection, you're done. And honestly, the FBI is probably on top of you right now, probably working out their way of, doing a full-on intrusion into wherever you are staying. So they will definitely do something about it. You think you haven't left a digital footprint, but you sure as hell. Look at this. These just, wow, just a bunch of scumbags. Beware of safe coins like SafeMoon, Safe BTC, especially Ponzi schemes to get you hold your coins indefinitely with promise of getting more coins while the makers quietly plan their exit. Yeah, so this is just great ammunition for any anti-crypto people to say, "Hey, look, it's all a scam." I've been dealing with this, my entire time in crypto, and now they just had to go ahead and just make it worse. But that's what it is. That is just what it is. So that's DeFi. If you were part of DeFi 100, I'm sorry. Just know that they'll probably get theirs. They will probably, karma will probably come back to them. I don't see a lot of scam artists getting away with it, I gotta be honest. I mean, they're there and it happens, but if the government wants you, if an alphabet agency like the FBI wants you, they will have you. They will have you. Cryptocurrency or not, DeFi or not, decentralized or not, they'll find you. Somewhere along the line, you left a digital footprint and they got hundreds, if not thousands, of analysts looking for it. So that's that. That's our DeFi exit scam. And that's all I have to say about that one. Let's see. What else? I wanted to switch gears real quick and maybe talk about some stocks. If anybody wants to talk about any coins, you just go ahead and let me know. Hold on, I have to reposition the speaker. You just go ahead and let me know. We could talk about that. If nobody wants to talk about any coins specifically, then I'm going to go ahead. I want to talk a little bit about HCMC. See, now you can see here we got a falling wedge on Cardano on the 1 minute, which it looks like it got rejected at the trend line and then came back. But this really should be coming up to at least 136. It looks like it got rejected. Now it's at the 131 area. Hopefully this trend line holds support. That's what we're hoping for a bounce back up. Because this falling wedge, this is bullish. This is supposed to be bullish. We do have a MACD. That's funny. As I was saying it, the buy signal turned into a sell signal. But that's okay. We might have a little bit of a fade here. It looks like we just had a dump. Let me just go ahead and jump over here. Yeah, we just had a dump. You could see that the shorts are overtaking the longs. But they're still pretty small. It's still pretty small. Let's go ahead and see. Now this keeps telling me my resolution is behind. Once again, thank you for joining us. We are talking about major cryptocurrencies today. We're talking about a possible flash crash going on with Bitcoin. We don't know if that's going to happen. I don't think it's happening right now, although it sure looks like something's going on. Is this 22? Yeah, so the shorts are just overtaking the longs right now. This is every significant trade on every significant brokerage, crypto brokerage as we speak. And then it looks like the longs are not having it and they are fighting back. And you can see the long to short ratio on the 30 minute, the 1 minute, the 15 minute, and the 30 minute. There should be, let's see. I guess you can add your own, you could add, you know, the 1 hour as well. Here's your major, can we get HIT BTC involved? Maybe not. Looks like these aren't involved for some reason. But either way, let's back out of here. This is just, you know, just another resource. But it looks like they were trying to pull some sort of a short attack right there, which was completely, now it looks like the longs have come in and we've evened out at 6 million each. 6 million long, 6 million short. So that's where we're at right now. Yeah, thanks. We know. I was told ETH 10K. Who is this guy? Alright, let's go ahead and back out of Twitter. So we are seeing this. We were hitting, we got to about 34.9, and just as we were about to break 35, that's when the shorts came in heavy. Looks like they're coming in heavy again with another attack. We're at 33.7. Let me see if any of my trades closed. I don't think they did. Oh, and now they're getting attacked again, but that's okay. Unfortunately, the entire market moves with Bitcoin. Somebody just put $1 million short. Hopefully he loses that $1 million. That's what I'm hoping, because I want to see Bitcoin up back in the 40s. I got to be honest. I would be short in the market, but I am long right now in a few positions. I thought that some of my positions would close. I set them with really small closes, but I am stuck in a few right now. So I got a few altcoins that I'm super heavy on right now, and let's talk about them real quick. Let's see. So obviously Bitcoin, I got a good amount of Quantum, Cardano, Ethereum, Polygon or Matic, Dogecoin, Stellar, Binance Coin, Zilliqa, Litecoin, Chainlink, Bitcoin Cash, VeChain, HBAR, Harmony, Ethereum Classic, Zcash, Storage, Engine Coin, Tezos, VThor, Token, which comes from my VeChain, EOS, Cosmos, OMG, Basic Attention Token, Algorand, and then of course DAI. Everybody needs some DAI. So let's see. So we are getting still short attacked right now. Not the craziest thing in the world to happen, but it's okay. That's where we're at right now. Let's go ahead and back out of here. All right, so as you can see, this was a bullish formation, but it just broke to the downside. The 200 stopped it in its tracks, went past the point of control, but the 200 stopped it and banged it back up, and hopefully we're going to see a recovery right now. Hopefully that was the extent of what they were going to do. Now, they did bring it up. We did go up pretty high. This is in conjunction with everything else in the market. So even though I'm not looking at Bitcoin, I'm basically looking at Bitcoin. Let's watch. Yep, basically the same chart almost. Bitcoin did just break trendline resistance, but we do want to see a much larger recovery going on. A much larger recovery. This is the 1 minute, and we did hit 31 at about 1:30 today. It is currently 6:55 Eastern Standard Time. All right, so we're fading out right now. Let's go ahead and bang back a little bit. So, looks like we got some profits. Looks like we closed some deals. What closed? What closed? Who closed? Somebody closed. Oh, looks like all my BTCs closed. That's great. All right, so active. No? We didn't close that. That's interesting. Let's take a look at something here. I got a good amount of Bitcoin back. So we definitely closed a few deals. All right, so all of my USDT and USD deals are kind of still hurting. But my Bitcoin deals basically all closed, except for Litecoin, Bitcoin pair. I've been having some issues with that, but that's okay. That's okay. We are coming back up. I would like to see Ethereum back in the 2400s. I would like to see XLM back in the 39-40 cent region. I would like to see Quantum back at about $10.35. I'd like to see BNB back at about 292. We're sitting at 253. We want to break 300 really. And Dogecoin we want to see back at least 35-40 cents. Where are we sitting right now? We're sitting at 30 cents. So we want to see a comeback. It's very possible. The flash crash, it might just be a bunch of crap. You never know. It could happen tonight. It could happen later. Oh, we got Marty McFly. You predicting BTC to go down further? So here's the thing. I'm not quite sure. Now, I know that what I want to say is that a lot of people are predicting that we're going to go down further. But now if we look at Bitcoin, let's just go ahead and get a lighter chart. Let's go to Bitcoin real quick. Bitcoin USD, is this on Binance? Let's look at it on Bitstamp. Bitstamp seems to run the market. I'm going to go ahead and pull this down to a daily, and I'll go ahead and go over what we just went over for you real quick. So let's see. So Bitcoin, now here's our problem. Bitcoin is below the Keltner channel for the first time in I don't know how long. And whenever Bitcoin drops below the Keltner channel after a parabolic run, we usually see something like a 30 to 80% retrace. Let's see. What am I looking for here? Let's look for price label, sign line, and right here. So price range, date and price range. So since we started fading, we are down. Hold on. $49% since we started our fade. Now that is a lot of money. That's a lot of money. Let me just get rid of that though. So on the daily, I can tell you that the MACD is still on its way down. We still have room to go down, but we're losing sell pressure and increasing buy pressure on the daily. Day by day, we're losing pressure on the sell side and gaining pressure on the buy side. So we are hopefully making a bottom. Now, I did see in multiple places that there was supposed to be some sort of coordinated flash crash to anywhere from 30 to even 15, anywhere in that range. There's spots all the way down. I heard 25, I heard 20, I heard 15, I heard 28, I heard 30. Now, will that happen? It's possible, but I don't think it's probable at this point. Now, it could happen at any moment. A couple of whales can just decide they can coordinate each other and say we're going to drop 20 billion or 2 billion in Bitcoin, and that could cause ourselves a crash. But I'm pretty sure that considering where we are, that people will buy that up as quick as they bought down this dip at 31, bringing us back to, where are we? 33,870 on the significant trades. And we're just moving up. See, now we're doing some consolidation right here, which is real nice. Longs are finally taking control, but we want to see longs take control on the 15 and the 20. Let me just go ahead and try to add something. So not financial advice, but I got to be honest, I don't think so. Stuck up way high on XRP, 125, and CELR at 0.075. Got to wait for next paycheck in a month to try and average down. XRP, let's take a look at that real quick. I don't have it in my bot because Binance US doesn't do it. Let's go to crypto. XRP's got to be in here. Here we go. All right, so you're in at 125. So let's take a look. Now, everything's following the same trend, so everything's going to rise and fall pretty much with each other. CELR, that's somebody else was talking about that too. Yeah, your next paycheck's in a month. You get paid monthly? Oh, this is Mo. That's right. I forgot, Mo. You changed it to Marty McFly. Yeah, let's see. So we got a sell signal on the daily on XRP. Before I go over this MACD, because the MACD is not looking great, I just want you to know that we are way oversold on our RSI, which is real good. It's real good. There's still room to fade, but you know when you're breaking this 30 that eventually you have to come back from there. So we're way oversold on the daily. We're holding above the 200 right now. You know, everybody keeps talking about this Wyckoff strategy. Let me just go ahead and bring that up because we are kind of following it to a T, the Wyckoff method. So this is what everybody's talking about right now. Distribution markdown. So this is what everybody's talking about right now. This is what they're saying that we're in the middle of. And if we are in the middle of something like that, all right, I don't know what this is, but if we are in the middle of something like that, then we do have some more to go down. That would be calling for. Oh, it looks like it's almost actually completely formed. So we should see some consolidation here. MACD is not looking great for you. We're still seeing increase in sell pressure on the MACD. XRP did see a pretty parabolic run. But let me go ahead. No, let me leave it here. Let's go ahead and bring this down to a 4-hour. I don't think you're going to have to wait a month, my man. I think we're going to come back before then. That's my thought process. 4 million. This is a doji candle, which usually means that we're going to reverse trend. We are below VWAP and below the bottom of the Keltner channel right now. So that sucks. And literally every other moving average. We have a turn. We're super low on the RSI. Oversold as hell with a turn on the way up. We don't want to see this fade back. So that is positive for the price action in the next 4 hours. We also, looks like we're fading out sell pressure on the MACD. So let's see if we can make it up to what area. You said you're in at $1.25. So you need to be right about here. So that's not too crazy. That's about 50 cents from where we're at. I mean, that's a giant move, but that's a far from our all-time high. You have a good chance of making that back. And that's even below the 200. And you'd have to break the 50, so you probably have some trouble right around there. But I'd say that you're going to see that before a month's time. So as far as CELR, which I'm not even sure about that one. CELR. But yeah, I wouldn't worry about XRP. You just hold a XRP. That's going to be way more than 125. You're good on that. Let's see. CELR. Let's just look at it on the USD. And we'll take a look at it. It's probably the same chart as the rest of them. I got to be honest. These are all the same freaking chart over and over and over. We're seeing a comeback on Bitcoin right now on the significant trades. Just go ahead and show that to you. The longs are attacking. So I really want to see 100 million in longs versus 2,000 in shorts and just watch this baby flash. Flash, not crash, but flash run. Looks like, what is this? This is a 50, it looks like. Hold on, let me compare that. That's a 10-second chart. I don't really have a 10-second. Let me see what line that is that it's possibly going up in. So everybody's coming up. Here's Bitcoin on USD. Where are you in at? 0.0745 and we're at 0.02. All right. So we got to break this 200-day. We just got a green buy signal on your MACD. This is on a 15-second though. I want to look at Bitcoin in a second and just see what line that is on the significant trades. But yeah, I mean, it looks like we might have made a bottom. I'm hoping we made a bottom. 4 hour sell pressure's decreasing. RSI's turning. All-time high is still above where your buy is. It's looking pretty decent for you. It's looking pretty decent for you on the 4 hour. But like I said, Bitcoin recovers, everything else recovers. Hoping any SEC news on XRP doesn't break until BTC bounces again. Any good news could be eaten up by this BTC drama. Yep, everything looks the same. Exactly. Everything looks the same. So one thing does good, the rest do good. I'm starting to see some green. Let's see what that is. So what is this? Oh, is this the short interest? Great. We don't want to see that. So it looks like short interest is up. Don't really like that. Bitcoin. Bitcoin's still fading on the 4 hour. Looks like still coming down on the MACD. We do have a reversal on the RSI, but we really need to start breaking above some of these levels. Some of these levels that we're seeing right here. We want to break above this midline Keltner. We want to break above this 21. Top line Keltner, 50-day. And obviously our 200-day moving average we want to break above as well. So we got a lot working against us right now. Nothing else to do apart from holding, I guess. Used up all my dry powder in the 20th, thinking the worst was over. It was in sale. Yeah, I get it. You know, everybody thought that, you know, that was going to be the end of it. But unfortunately, sometimes you buy the dip and it just keeps on dipping. So you always have to keep an eye on that. Bitcoin right now on the 1 minute is showing some strength. So slow though. So slow on my computer. Hold on. Okay, so let me back out of here. So I guess that's VWAP we must have just broke. Let me see. Did we break it? Yeah, we broke it. So I think that, so there's our volume weighted average price. So we're over VWAP right now. So that's, we really want to hold over VWAP for as long as possible. And we want to stay above all these lines as much as possible. Volume sell, AMA. Oh, it looks like you could change all these too. That's great. So check out aggr.trade. It's a really great resource. You could see the longs and the shorts in real time. And you could figure out exactly what's going on in the market. We're fading right now. We don't like it. Let me just go ahead and increase the size of these. So, but we still are on a slight, very short-term uptrend. What do you think? Bull market done and we're now in the bear? Nope, I don't think that at all. I don't think that at all. I think we're just seeing a coordinated attack to get crypto at better prices. That's what I think. I think that we're going to turn around and we're gonna regain momentum. So all you can do right now is hold, and you know, when you have some dry powder to average down, go ahead and average down. But I think we're coming back to beat all-time highs on basically every worthy crypto project. Basically every worthy crypto project. So no, bull market is not done in my opinion. Not financial advice, but that's just what I think. We might see more bleeding, and we still might see this flash crash to the 20s. It's possible, but it's going to be super short term. But we're not beating. We're in this 30 to 40 range, and we just can't get out of it. We really need to break over 42, even 44, just to feel like we're back. Until we break over 44, we're going to have a short-term downtrend, but the bull run is not over. I don't think. I think it's just taking a break. I think that we had parabolic moves up for so long on everything. The stock market took a crap, a whole bunch of money moving into crypto. But yeah, I wouldn't worry about that. I think we're going to see a breaking of all-time highs of most most good coins by the end of the year. What do you yeah. So yeah, that's what I think of right now. I think I'm just about going to call it there. Everything's working so slowly here on my end that I wanted to get on, do a quick video, talk a little bit about some things. But I'm going to go ahead and call it there. Oh, what do you think about VET giving its ties to China? Oh, I still think VeChain. I mean, listen, China, they're shady in a lot of ways, but at the same time, they're also basically the hub for Bitcoin. A lot of good comes out of there. I think VET is going to be going well with everything else. I think that VET giving the VThor, I think it's a really good incentive program. I own VET. I'm into VET. Let's see. Where is it? Where are you, you little... All right, so let's look at VET on the USD. But yeah, I mean, VET right now is a great price. If we have another flash crash, I think VET will be another great price. Ties to China are a negative thing, usually, but it just is what it is. You're not going to be able to escape China. They're a huge part of the world. I think 1/4 of the entire world lives there. So it is what it is. They're not cool with IP. They're not into respecting intellectual property. But outside of that, they have some really, really, really great ideas. VeChain, I love VeChain. I think it's a great coin. I collect it to this day. And I stake it for VThor, which is basically free money. Let's take a look on the daily. You can see that it's in the same crap as everybody else. It's right under the 200 right now, which is scary. We don't like that on a daily. So we need to close before 8 o'clock Eastern. Wow, that's 48 minutes from now. We need to close above 9 cents. We're at 0.0875. We need to close above here. We don't want to close below the 200. If we close below the 200 on anything, it's just not going to look good. Let's see where Bitcoin's at. Oh, you know what? Before I go to Bitcoin, let me just look at VeChain a little bit closer. Call it, Bobby. Hopefully we'll catch you later in the week if you're planning to stream. Yeah, I'll be streaming, brother. I am going to call it in a minute. I'm just going to look at VeChain on just for the, like right now what's happening. So VeChain on a 4-hour is coming back up on the on-balance volume. We're about to flash a buy signal. We're loosening our sell pressure, increasing our buy pressure. RSI is turning on the 4-hour. If we go to the 1-hour, we are in a solid uptrend on the 1-hour. We're right above the 21-day. We're above VWAP, and we need to stay above those things, and we want to break this point of control on this 50-day moving average. We have a buy signal flashed on the MACD with good buy pressure coming in, although we're flat on the RSI, which we don't like. So let's go even further up to a 15-minute. We got a little bit of a fade on the 15-minute and about to flash a sell signal on the MACD. On balance volume is staying pretty strong, and RSI looks like it's leveling out, but possibly heading back up. We want to see this go back up in this direction. So VeChain's looking good right now. I think we're going to end up seeing VeChain back probably over the 10-cent mark by the end of the day, I'm hoping. Unless we see this flash crash. If we see this flash crash, then I don't know. But I at this point, unless it happens at about 2 in the morning or, 1 in the morning, I just don't I don't think it's going to happen. But it's possible. We thought the last 2 crashes weren't going to happen, but they did. So, but I mean, you can only run up so much. So we got to look for this 8 o'clock level Eastern, which is about 40-something minutes, 45 minutes from right now. We want to break all these levels. We want to break this point of control at 10. Once we're over the point of control, the bulls will take over. Let's look at the total market cap in the green. Total market cap in the green. It's fading on the 15-minute. Don't like that. RSI coming back up. we need to break all these levels of resistance and then break the point of control at 1.5 trillion. I'll be happy when we see over 1.7 trillion. Once we break 2 trillion, then we'll be back in the bull market. So let me just look at this on the daily real quick, and then I'm going to call it a day. It's a Sunday over here. I'm exhausted. All right, so we're looking at the daily. This is also, just like the rest of them, riding the 200-day moving average. And let's see how close it really is. All right, so we want to close at 8 o'clock, 43 minutes to close. We want to close just a little bit higher. We want to stay above this 200. Once we break that 200, we will have a confirmation of a downtrend. Do we have a Keltner here? Oh, I don't have a Keltner here. I have a Keltner over here. So I want to go back. What was I looking at? Bitcoin? Oh, no, total market cap. So total market cap. Oof, it's just been bleeding out, bleeding out. Imagine you know, listen to these signals. Buy, wait, sell. They are on point, I have to say. So anyway, the total market cap. Come on, what's happening? Everything is just moving so slow. Yep, I'm at 100% load on my CPU. Miss all the action being in the UK, already midnight there. Yeah, you know, but that's the beautiful thing about crypto, Mo, is that it's 24/7. So, wow, I did not think we'd see 1.35 this quick, but we are seeing it. So on the 4-hour, the total market cap is recovering on the RSI, coming back past the oversold condition, but we still have a 4-hour sell signal flash, but it looks like it's turning. I'm seeing a darker red line with decreasing sell pressure and increasing buy pressure coming up. So hopefully that keeps going. Let's look at the 1 hour. This is going to be the last one. The 1 hour is looking good. Broke up above the bottom Keltner. Let's see. It's right under the median of the Keltner. Right under the 21, right under the VWAP, top of the Keltner, 50-day, and that's our sell. 200 should be right over here. So we want to break that 200, really. That's what we're looking for. So on the 1 hour, we have a buy signal. We're flattened out on our RSI. I just don't know. We could consolidate. We could go lower. The odds are in our favor to go up. As long as we don't see some sort of coordinated mass flash crash, as far as organic growth, this should continue to the upside. We broke the 200 on the 5-minute, got to the VWAP, broke down, kind of in this range right now. Looks like we're about to turn, fade back up on the 5-minute, and I mean, organically, we should rise. If there's a coordinated attack, then there's just nothing we could do about it. We just have to just go along with that. Let me ask you something, Mo. If you're still there, is what you're looking at clear on the screen? Like, is everything clear right here? It keeps telling me that I have a problem with I have a new screen. Not new, but I put a bigger screen here. And I'm using it for, you know, doing my streaming. And it keeps saying that it's not the best resolution. Does it look clear on your end? Just let me know. And does the sound okay? And then after that, we're probably going to call it. But I don't know. I mean, as far as natural continuation, we should be trending upwards. Unless there's a coordinated attack. It looks like... we really want to see a lot of these turning green. Perfectly clear. Okay, great. So then they keep giving me these warnings for no reason. All right, well, Mo, I want to thank you for coming in. Thank you so much. See, it came up again. And I'll even show you what it looks like. It says, the resolution, which is not ideal. Da, 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 da. All right, well, whatever about that. So So that's good. Thank you, Mo, for coming in. I'm happy to see you. I'm going to go ahead and close down the stream for now. This is a very critical point. Keep your eyes on it. We need to break these areas. We don't want to fade back. It's looking pretty good. As long as there's no coordinated attack by whales, we should be on our way to seeing the 40s again sooner than later. And that's what I'm hoping for. So that's it for now. I am Bobby Knight. This is the Night Trader channel. Thank you, Mo, for coming in. Thank you, anybody else, for coming and watching. And we'll see you on the next stream. So for now, I hope you all have a good day, and I hope you make that money. Thanks so much. Talk to you soon.